Chat, are we live? Are we actually live right now? Type a 1 in the chat if we're live. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I don't really need too much of a stream intro. How are we doing today? We are back yet again, and today we're going to be continuing the career of Lepeka Past. A little bit of a break, but we're back. Before we get going, I have to thank you guys. I read every single comment on the post and on the video. It honestly, it warmed my heart. It really did. So I appreciate you guys. Thank you very much to everybody who left a comment. We're back to business, though. I want to get back to my regular routine. So we're going to be live streaming yet again. And today, we're back with Pekka Pasta. Now, I can't even remember the last time I did Pekka Pasta, chat. Hold up. Let me decline that music. What was the last thing we did? We did the Stanley Cup Finals, and that was it, I think? We won the Stanley Cup with Edmonton, and then I can't even remember what day that was. That was so long ago now. So we got Eli Tolavainen. I don't think he was here last season. 65 points on Vancouver. No. So we picked him up in the offseason. Still have McDavid and Dry. Jake Neighbors. I think we got a better roster than we did last year. Matt Savoy's up to an 86 overall. We still have Ferravari and Bouchard. And, of course, Pekka Pasta. Now, listen. My energy right now is a little bit low. I did not spend it the way I should have. I'm an 88 overall. I'll be bumped back up to a 93. Once I get my salary perks back, we should simulate fine. That'll probably take, I don't know. I think it auto-renews every, like, 20 days. What does it say here? 18 days. So we got 18 days until I'm back up to, like, a 94 overall. I'll spend all my money that I have. As for now, I'm going to have to rock with an 88. I did update Pekka's pads, as you guys can see. We went with all blue. Back to the Brian's Beasts. I don't know if I'm going to stick with them for the entirety of the season, but we'll rock out with it at least for one Be a Pro episode. Rate it 1 to 10 in the chat right now. And yeah, no more talking. Let's hop into a game. I did a little bit of a warm-up. I feel good, boys. I feel good. I feel ready to go. Playing Be a Pro right now. Use the Catalyst PX5. I think I already used them. Were they not the last pads that I had? I'm pretty sure they were. All right, so I cannot even spend... I don't have any energy points. I'm going to be a little bit fatigued here. Pekka Pasta is not going to be as fast as usual. Hopefully, I'll still be able to sim well and stop a lot of the puck. Buffalo Bills, thank you for the $50 super chat for you and Coco. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it very much. W's in the chat. Thank you very much. I appreciate every single comment, chat. I read them all. It brought a tear to my eye. It did. All right, so game 1 up against the Vancouver Canucks. Let's hop in and let's see what we can do. Hopefully EA doesn't screw me and have me immediately simulating bad. First period, we got a 2-0 lead. Berard and Bouchard. Second period. All right, let me hop in. Shots are 26-19. Game sound is on. Tether, right. Does that say Elias Pettersson as the captain for the Vancouver Canucks? Dog, what are we doing? Ain't no way Petey's getting the C. Hug post manual, tether off. And we're ready to go. Coco video was one of the most heartwarming things I've ever seen. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Yeah, it was hard putting that together, but I'm glad I did. That wasn't a video for you guys. That was a video for me. I needed that. Alrighty, here we are. Game 1 of the regular season, defending our title, and the Edmonton Oilers picking up exactly where they left off. We got a 2-0 lead over the Vancouver Canucks in game number 1 of the regular season. I got brand new pads. I'm a Stanley Cup champion, and I'm ready to go. I think, honestly, we have a better roster than we had last season. We picked up, I believe, who was it? Eli Tolavainen from Seattle, and there was somebody else. I forget his name. God damn it, I gotta learn my new line mates. Shots are 27-19. My workload's been pretty easy thus far. I did do a little bit of a warm-up before I hopped in, so we should be good to go here. There he is, Eli Tolavainen on that top line with McDavid and Draisaitl. I'm hoping for a lot of offense. Now, it took us, what, a month, I think, last season to maybe get into the groove. We started off pretty slow, like 1-4, 1-5, I believe. And then we just went on an absolute heater and ended up winning the Stanley Cup. Demko's still in Vancouver all these years later. How do you get 2 separate accounts on NHL 26? Do you buy it twice? No, you can just open a brand or create a brand new PlayStation Network account and all your games should carry over. What do I recommend? Player or goalie mode for Be a Pro? I mean, whatever you feel more comfortable doing. Both can be fun in their own different ways. I will say goalie be a pro is a lot more challenging than player. So if you're not really the best at the game or you haven't played the game a lot, I definitely wouldn't recommend goalie be a pro. Will he keep a clean sheet? Do you play Ultimate Team? I do not play Hut. No, fuck Hut. Garbage game mode, man. Absolutely garbage game mode. I failed my math test today. God. All right, we'll see if we can extend the lead. I mean, we don't really need another goal. Also, Pekka Pasta needs to get a goalie goal. It's been way too long. 5 years into my career, I've not even attempted one, I don't think. I got to get a little bit more aggressive, so I'm going to put all my attributes into speed, get Pekka Pasta being a little bit faster, and hopefully the 5th year in my career could be the season that I get it done. A goalie goal would go a long way. Petty line, a shot on net, and there it is, my very first save of the season. About time. God damn it. This Canucks team is next level bad? They're probably pretty bad, yeah. I mean, they got Elias Pettersson as their captain. Can't be too good with that guy wearing the C, huh? Halfway through the third period, I gotta play a little bit less aggressive. I feel like Tristan Jarry right now swimming in my crease. Tolavainen gets laid the hell out. All right. The Vancouver Canucks throwing the body. Oh my God. Oh, there was nothing I could do. Michael Rasmussen, a beautiful rebound for his first of the season. And there goes my shutout. I mean, not too much I could have done on that play. Tolavainen gets laid out at the blue line. Probably should have dumped that one in, buddy. They come back the other way. Can you show the replay? EA, please. Just a beautiful shot in the slot, and the rebound scored it free. Where is the D-zone coverage, man? Oh, chat, there was not... I couldn't do anything there. T-Man said the word 3 times. I wasn't even reading the chat, I'll be honest. Guys asking me in the chat who would win the 1967 Leafs or the current Canucks. I'll take the Leafs over the Canucks. Canucks are pretty bad this season. They are abnormally bad. It's officially a 1-goal game. McDavid, you had him beat, brother. Take that hard to the net. Connor out in front to Leo. He can't get a stick on it. And Vancouver's officially back in this hockey game, only down by 1. Pekka Pasta has made, what, 1 save in the game so far, at least in the third period. Not much I could do on that goal. We need better defensive zone coverage. Edmonton's, in real life, gotten it together a little bit in the D zone, at least. We need this EA Sports... What am I even saying? The EA Sports game is never going to have great defensive zone coverage. 4 minutes to go in this third period. Let's milk the clock, boys, as much as possible. Sandberg up to the goal scorer, Rasmussen. He's got his first of the season. No energy. He's into the zone. Takes the shot. Good save. Pekka Pasta. What? How did that squeeze by me? Kindle's going to score his first, and officially the game is tied. Dude, what is that? Benjamin Kindle. The rust is showing right now. Maybe it's my 88 overall. Was it because I didn't hug the post? Dude, I literally look like Tristan Jarry out there. I quite literally look like Tristan Jarry out there on the ice. I can't believe it. I throw on the blue pads and I just channel my inner Jarry. Fuck me, dude. In the conference finals, you said 50s. Montreal will get demolished by today's Vancouver. Yes. It's satire, brother. Obviously, any team now would beat a 1960s. Dude, I could, listen. This is not ego. This is not me being cocky. I would skate circles against the NHL players back in the 30s. It's just, it is what it is. Evolution, not only just evolution as humans, but also technology. Sticks are better, skates are better, lighter than ever. Like, it's just, it's... I guess easier to play the game, maybe? Oh no, Pettersson. These guys are just waiting in the offensive zone. What a roller coaster of a game, number 1, dude. I thought I had a shutout intact. I allow a goal. It gets cut back down to 1, and they just score a greaser to tie it up. Vancouver, they don't have the talent level of the defending champs in Edmonton, but they're working their bag off right now. DeBrusque. Can't go nowhere. Darnell Nurse is making big defensive saves. I can't believe it. Matt Savoy takes a shot. It's going to go wide. There it is. Jake Neighbors, one of our brand new additions in the offseason. We signed him as a free agent. I am hoping for a very big season by him. Matt Savoy, he's now running his own line. Second line center. Can't get by. Philip Peronic. Darnell Nurse tries to center that puck. Can't do it. Final 10 seconds of regulation. Game number 1. Is that going to head to OT? Patty Laine, hug the post, hug the post, hug the post, hug the post. Don't let him walk out. Back to the blue line. Can't get a shot on net. Rasmussen back. Where's the puck at? No, Laine can't shoot. And we are headed to OT. All right, chat. Who is scoring the overtime winner? Put it in the chat right now. You can also shut upwards compared to before. What does that mean? I thought this was Pekka Pass to be a pro, not Tristan Jarry be a pro. Thanks. I appreciate it, brother. Oh, my God. Pads are a bit brutal. Change it to true instead of Brian. You don't like the Brian's Beasts? They go way back, man. I remember using them in, like, NHL 13. Maybe they're making me play like Tristan Jarry. All right, Pekka Pasta, let's get a dub here in my debut. 22 saves on the night, 24 shots. And I do not want to allow the overtime winner. We got to get off to the right foot here. We started last season like 1-5. We can't do that again. What is McDavid doing? I don't think when the coach said stop on the net, I don't think that's what he meant. Play the puck. Oh my God. Get back in my net, please. All right, that was my attempt at a goalie goal, and it went absolutely horribly. Leon, he's in, and he can't beat Thatcher Demko. What a shot by Draisaitl. Back to the blue line, Bouchard. Nice redirection. God damn it, what am I even saying? It's been a while. I get used to the commentary. Pettersson to DeBrusque. Pad saved by Pekka Pasta. There we go. I'm feeling that puck a little bit now. We got all three guys rushing it. Bouchard, McDavid, and Draisaitl. Good save there by Thatcher Demko. It is a back and forth affair. Philip Hronek. He's got a breakaway. Hronek in. And I didn't do it. I didn't want to do the flying poke check. I just stayed calm. Hopefully he lost it, and he did. Sandin the other way, and what a good save by Thatcher Demko. Draisaitl, McDavid over. Holy shit. How are we not even hitting the net right now, boys? Laine's going to get it out of his own end. Here comes Kindle the other way. He tied the game up late in the third period. Brad Kindle getting rubbed off on the wall by Leo. All the way up. Jake Neighbors. We're putting Neighbors out there. Go Dry. He's got no energy. Patty Laine playing defense for some odd reason. Final 5 seconds. Kindle can't get a shot. Go, boys. I'm coming with you. Leon Draisaitl, 2 seconds to take a shot. And we are headed to a god-awful shootout. Rip to me, man. All right, chat. Shootout it is. Can you still smash the glass? The glass, not glash. And body check players into the bench? Yes. I haven't seen the glass break because of a body check in a while. I think it's just shots. Slap shot. I've even seen floaty little backhands break the glass in this game. So you can definitely check people over the bench. 100%. Have the Panthers right now are AHL players. Fuck the Panthers. All right, Leon Draisaitl, our first shooter here in the shootout. Come on, Dry. I need one. Dry in to the forehand, and he can't beat Demko. Captain Elias Pettersson up against Pekka Pasta. Let me just get a little bit aggressive here. Pettersson in. Elias Pettersson. Nah. That's way too easy of a save for me to make. You got to challenge me a little bit more than that. As we come back with our own captain, McDavid. In. What the hell is McDavid even doing, man? Patrick Laine, the second shooter for Vancouver. Laine slowly sauntering in. Laine, and he's gonna bury it. Looking for first goal of the season. Why does it say that? Dude, I've never seen that at all playing NHL 26. Why did I go for a flying poke check first off? I was not even close to Patrick Laine. That's the worst flying poke check of all time. We need one here. Neighbors in, and Neighbors gets robbed, and the Vancouver Canucks are going to come back in the third period and defeat the reigning defending champs as Thatcher Demko is fucking grittying on us. What has the world become? Garbage. Absolutely garbage, chat. L's in the chat. That's a bad start. I allowed a 2-0 lead in the third period. I can't be doing that. That's the rust. Jarry 2.0. Jarry sold, solid, gritty, digging that dance. That's not a good game. I get a 2-0 lead in the third period. I gotta win that, dude. We still got, what, 18 days until I can get back up to a 93? Fuck. Hi, Pasta, what's up, dude? You lost to Vancouver, how? A third period collapse is what caused that. At least I'll get my health back up there. I'll be a little bit quicker. Up to a 90 overall just because my energy is full. Nice. Panthers beat the Oilers tonight? Hell no. Slapping the like before I go. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. All right, we got this game against Philly. Let me make sure my energy is good. I didn't play, so I should be good. How was Jari playing so bad? He was actually solid with Pittsburgh this year. He started off like pretty solid in Edmonton, and then he got his injury, and ever since he came back, he's just hasn't been the same, to be honest. We were a complete wreck in front of him, but he's been very bad himself. First period, I have a 2-1 lead over Philadelphia, and it's 3-2 as we enter the third. All right, Pekka, you got a 1-goal lead, buddy. You gonna blow it? I'm on a walk at my local outdoor mall. It's 76 degrees Fahrenheit in Omaha, Nebraska. Nice. Wish that was my weather. Here we are in Philadelphia on the road early in the season. And game number 1 didn't go our way. We know that. We lost in a shootout. Shootout can go pretty much either way. Who knows how my computers are going to play in a shootout. I blame that one on me, though, solely due to the fact that I blew a 2-0 lead in the third period. That cannot happen. Not for a back-to-back Vezina-level goaltender. A guy who's won the Stanley Cup as a starting goalie, he can't allow that shit. Matvei Mishkov in. I'm going to hug the post. He's going nowhere. Good defensive zone coverage by the Edmonton Oilers. Tolvainen, he's in. Centers it. McDavid to dry, and he misses the wide-open frame. The love side was wide open. I don't know who the goaltender is for Philadelphia. It could still be Urson, but at this point, anybody could be the goaltender. The NHL rosters are all over the place. Jamie Drysdale's going to lose that one. We need our second and our third lines to start producing a little bit more. Or at least generate more offense. Like, it can't just be our top line. We were very top-heavy last season, and yet somehow we still won the Stanley Cup, so I guess I can't really complain. If it leads to another Stanley Cup championship, I just want to have a good season, man. I want to win my third consecutive Vezina, and that is how we started. They're having a blizzard on Sunday, cold days on Monday and Tuesday. Are we sure the Canucks are even making the playoffs? Canucks are winning the Stanley Cup. They'll win some cup. Not Lord Stanley, though. Canucks Nate 2.0. Kind of miss Skinner being in net for y'all because he's actually been really good lately against Carolina. I mean, he's been decent. His numbers aren't great, though. I think he had a better save percentage with the Oilers than he did with the Pens. He had like a hot stretch in January, chat. It was like 7 games where he had like a 920, 930 save percentage. He runs hot and cold. We know that. He's a very inconsistent goaltender. And he's pretty much been that for the Pittsburgh Penguins. 9 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Cam York, he's into the zone. York sifting around back to Zamula, and a big glove save by Pekka Pasta. I'm going to play that puck, though. We'll keep this puck moving. Jake Neighbors over to Berard. Berard stopping, waiting, centering it. We need more shots, man. We're a little bit too pass heavy right now. Give me an insurance marker, Edmonton, and I will guarantee a game. Oh, my God, a game victory. Fuck. Was that Jake Neighbors trying to get his first as an Edmonton Oiler? Oh, no, here they come. Philly in, shot, and Pekka once again will absolutely rob the Philadelphia Flyers. I'm feeling a little bit more comfortable. I'm up to a 90 overall now just because of my energy. I was a little bit bagged last game. Maybe that's why I allowed 2 goals in the third. Oh, no, bad turnover. Horrible turnover. Where's that puck at? Get it out, boys. They had full pressure. That's Savoy. He's got no energy with 4 minutes to go. Savoy, what are we doing, boys? That straight up Bush League, man. Absolutely Bush League. Do I go for it? Does Pekka pass to go for it? Here we go. Let me spin out my defender. He's all over me. I can't do it. I'm so slow, dude. I'm so slow. I don't have the speed to score a goalie goal. That's a sin. I feel so sad on the inside, man. I really got to get my speed up there if I want to score a goaltender goal. It's just not going to happen otherwise. Good save there by the goalie. Less than a minute remaining in the third period. Jean Couturier can't get it over to his winger. Leon Draisaitl. Tolvainen, whatever the hell his name is. Out to McDavid, and he gets robbed. Connor McDavid on the doorstep. Could not bury it. The Edmonton Oilers, though, playing a lot of this third period in the offensive zone, which I like. I don't like in the defensive zone. Oh, who just got taken down? I thought he went into the bench. I think he's good, though. Corvo. Empty net by Philly. Here they come. Corvo in. Get it out, boy. Dude. Cover it up, boys. Lyndon, thank you very much for the 2. Not much, but donating in honor of Coco. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. W's in the chat for Lyndon. They got more than enough time. They just won the faceoff. Cam York. Over to Corvo. Good save by Lepeka Pasta. Calm everybody down. You see Cole Hudson got his first goal. Yeah, it was an empty netter. I mean, not too spectacular about that one. Nice. Geeky wins the draw. Faravari's going to skate it out with 15 seconds to go. Can we ice the game? Bouchard missed the wide open frame. Philadelphia is going to get one final rush here. Corvo, he's got wheels. Holy shit, this Corvo guy's next level. Tamala! Holy fuck. Tamalo damn near ruined my day. I swear to God, if he sniped that again. Nice, there we go. Pekka Pasta will pick up his very first victory of the season. And the Edmonton Oilers are right back on track. W's in the chat, boys. There we go. Goalie goal here, please. Dude, listen. I got to get my skating up there if I want to score a goalie goal. I tried. I actually went for it, and it just didn't happen. Still a win. I love Coco. Me too, brother. Can I ask you a question? Go for it. I ask, you answer. Common courtesy, right? All right, superb performance. We are 2-0-1 to start the season. That's a better start than what we had last year. Energy, right. My energy is going to be down after that game. Let me bump it up a little bit. I think we do play one sim one, maybe. Should be the recipe. Maybe I play the early games, chat. Pardon me, holy shit. Maybe we play the early games just to level out my save percentage a little bit. Might make it a little bit better. I got 11 X Factor points, but I don't think I can upgrade. Oh my God, I don't even have my X Factor on. Chat, we forgot about that, right? I played the entire Stanley Cup Finals without Sponge on. That's crazy. I didn't even have one of my X Factors. Nutty. Can you shout me out? Shout out to you, brother. Thoughts on the Canucks? Good hockey players. That is my final thought. All right, first period against the Blue Jackets. We got a 1-zip lead, and it is 1-0 entering the third period. All right, Pekka. Time to shine, brother. Time to shine. This is a big third. Big third. Nobody say it. Nobody say it. Who are the new additions and departures on the team? Remind me after this game. I'll show you guys the roster, chat. Remind me after the game. Here we are in Columbus, still on our East Coast road trip. We are 2-0-1 to start the season, and we got a 1-0 lead entering the third. Pekka Pasta has to lock it up here and not blow a lead in the third period like I did on the opener. Listen, Stanley Cup hangover in full effect. It is what it is. We're going to be completely fine. It is a marathon, not a sprint. Ain't nobody worried. Elias Pettersson is back. Elias Pettersson sucks. Savoy's going to win that draw. Rasmus Sandin walking down the middle. Almost sniped that out to Neighbors. I need to see Jake Neighbors get his first as an Oiler. It might take some time, but it might happen. Bobkoff losing that puck to Berard. Berard. Neighbors. Oh, my. Jake Neighbors damn near had it. It was on his stick. Bobkoff into the zone. We had full pressure. They're going to lose a lot of their energy right now. Hug the post, Pekka Pasta. You know what to do. Good save there. If I wasn't hugging the post, I probably would have got nipped on. Darnell, take your time, nurse. No turnovers, please. Into the middle. Not going anywhere there. Matejchuk. He gets laid the hell out. Holy shit. Denton Matejchuk. Concussion protocol, please. Hey, yo, does Columbus have Kane Lindstrom? He doesn't have bad injuries in this universe? I guess the injuries, I mean, there are on, but he's been struggling it up in the NCAA. Fuck me, man. I can't even talk. He's been struggling in the NCAA, so I'm a little bit worried for his NHL future. Matejchuk, he's walking in. Matejchuk, shot. Where's that? Where is the puck at? Cover it up, Pekka Pasta. Cover it up. God damn. Who is better goalie, Skinner or Pasta? Brother. Does Stuart Skinner have a Stanley Cup championship and 2 Vezinas to his name? Winning it in consecutive seasons? Back-to-back? Don't think so, bud. I just had one of the greatest goalie seasons of all time, and this guy's asking me who's better, Skinner or Pasta. Come on now, brother. All right, let me grab a W thumbnail here, chat. Holy fuck, EA, I'm going to lose my mind. There we go. All right, we have a defensive zone draw. Connor McDavid taking it against Adam Fantilli. Now, is Adam Fantilli going to be the goal scorer that he is in franchise mode? They were going for the 1T. Fantilli with a shot. Oh my God, what a save. That might have been my best save of my entire NHL career. Nah, we need to get a replay on that, chat. We need a replay. I don't know if y'all caught that, but Pekka Pasta just made his best save possibly ever. Fantilli goes on the backhand. The rebound squirts free in the air. And somehow 67 bats it out of midair. And Pekka Pasta, he gets his glove over there in the nick of time. How on earth did I manage to get my glove on that puck? That's crazy, dude. That was a surefire goal going in the back of the net. I just put my glove there. And Pekka Pasta said no. That was a great save. Possibly the best ever. Just continuing my dominance as per usual. I'm the back-to-back reigning, defending Vezina Trophy winner. I'm going for a three-peat, baby. Try to go back-to-back with Stanley Cups. That is a team accomplishment. I need my Edmonton Oilers to simulate well. Raquel, the Fantilli, can't get a shot on Pasta. I'm ready to drop down and butterfly, baby. Behind the net, out in front, Fantilli. Waiting, good save, Pekka Pasta. You read that beautifully. You read that play absolutely beautifully. Connor McDavid over. What a save. Elvis Merzlikins, his best of the evening. We still are holding on to a 1-0 lead. 20 saves in the game for Pekka Pasta. We need that insurance marker badly. Polavainen walking out in front. Why? Why does he not insist on going to his backhand? Instead just shoots on his forehand and loses the entire possession. Pisses me off, man. Pisses me off when I see the computer AI act like complete and utter fucking fools. 2 minutes and 40 seconds left to play. Can the Edmonton Oilers milk enough clock here and not allow the Blue Jackets to come back in the zone? We still got that broken stick. It has been a long while since we got a whistle. As Ravensbergen will make the save. My bad. I was unfamiliar with your name. I literally thought it was Merzlikins. Oh my God. Shorzy or Gretzky? Shorzy. You missed a membership? I did not miss a membership. Zach's been a member for 1 month. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Less than 90 seconds to go in this third period. This is the true test on which the Edmonton Oilers can defend a lead. And we know how the playoffs went. We didn't have to defend a lead. Actually, we kind of did have to defend a lead a lot. Still early on in the regular season, though. I'm not in my full groove. Darnell, get it out. All the way up to Freddie. Freddie's got 40 seconds. I don't know why Columbus didn't pull their goaltender. I guess because they didn't have possession. Geeky. And he put it down low. Edmonton cycling it. Not allowing the Blue Jackets to go 6-on-5. Darnell! Easy save by Ravensbergen. Easy save. I'm going to go make some popcorn to watch this. Can you say my name? Gavin Sangastino? Absolutely butchered that. No way I got that right. No way at all. No shot. We got 25 seconds remaining in this third period. Can the Edmonton Oilers escape with a 1-0 lead? Come on, Leon Draisaitl hard on that forecheck. Dry, turning it over. And Ravensbergen, oh no, we got 3 deep. Uh-oh, boys. 3-on-2 the other way. Edmonton's got a back check. Fantilli waiting. Oh, he tried to fire that far side. I saw where that motherfucker was going. Good save, Pekka. Good save, brother. Get it out. And there we go. I will register my very first shutout of the season. And the Edmonton Oilers are undefeated in regulation thus far. Ho, ho, in the chat after Green Giant. Nurse still can't score in real life or a video game. Yep, Darnell Nurse is a plug. I think we already knew that one. At least I knew that one. All right, big victory, boys. Big victory. Roster's right. Okay, I'll show you guys the roster. It's pretty similar. We do have a few new additions. You guys we picked up in the offseason. I think one was Tolavainen. Is it Tolavainen or Tolavainen? I say it differently every single time. Few lines. All right. So we got Dry, McDavid, and Tolavainen on our top line. 88 overall. That's one of our new additions. Jake Neighbors as well, as this man was in New York last season. All right. He got traded at the deadline. Only played 6 games for the Rangers. That's kind of crazy. Geeky was not here last season. He's an 84 overall, our third line center, which I do like. He's got 1 point in 4 games, had 41 last season. Probably not going to get as many minutes, though. Fourth line, pretty much the same. Decor is identical, and we still have the best goaltender in the world, baby. Lepeka Pasta. Justo, thank you for the 5. Just spent $230 on an internal hard drive. What do you need that for? Thank you very much, Justo. I appreciate it, brother. All right. We'll probably sim the next game, maybe. And I got to get my energy back up there, right? Activities. I only have two energy points. Crazy. Markstrom is gone. I mean, Jacob Markstrom hasn't been here since the beginning of last season. I don't even think he was my backup. Was he my backup? No, he was definitely not the backup last season. Justo finally spotted. Yes, we got a rare occurrence. Not even a rare occurrence, but a occurrence of Justo Kenobi. First period against Pittsburgh, 2-0 lead, 5-3 after 2, and that is a fucking barn burner. There goes my save percentage. He was your backup in the finals? Really? Huh. Did not know that. He didn't play a lot of games, I know that for sure. Pekka Pasta was the bona fide starter on this team. Oilers got good players, not a good goalie though. Connor Ingram's been good. He's actually been very, very solid in the games that he has played. He's our starter moving forward. Tristan Jarry lost that starting position pretty recently. All right, we get a 4-3 dub there. We play the Boston Bruins now. Make sure my energy is full. Remember you got pulled, you said his name. Oh, I completely chat. I can't even remember what happened last time with Pekka Pasta. I know we did Shorzy, not this past Monday, but the Monday before that. I don't remember when we last did Pekka Pasta. It's been a minute. First period, we're down by 1. Second period, 2-1 lead, and there we go. Big dub by Pekka Pasta. 1 goal on 32 shots. I can live with that. Can't believe Dry's out. That one hurts. It's definitely concerning because even if we get him back in the playoffs, is he going to be 100%? Or is it something that's going to linger on the remainder of the season? That's the kind of thing where we don't know, right? We'll be fine, at least for the regular season, in my opinion. I think we'll make the playoffs. You guys forget, we have the Connor McDavid on our squad. Leading the league in scoring right now. We'll be fine. We've been playing a lot better as a team in our own zone, which helps us helps our goaltender out. 2-1 lead. I'm not even going to bother hopping in that one. Ho, ho, ho. Big dub against Winnipeg. All right, we'll get the next game. Justo, thank you for the 5. It's usually $3.50, so I got a decent deal. Time for a beer in honor of Coco. Thank you, dude. I appreciate it. W's in the chat for Justo. Do I want legacy likability? Management likability. My management already likes me. I think we go X Factor points, chat. We get 2 more X Factor points. You say fuck it. Can't get eliminated to Florida if Florida isn't in the playoffs. Florida's gone golfing, chat. We all know that. The Florida Panthers are no longer. Fuck them. Thankfully, we'll not have to hear about Florida at all. All right, finally, I'm here. I only have... Damn, I don't have a lot, eh? I do not have a lot of money to spend. But spend it, you most certainly will. Anything that gives me pluses in my categories. There we go. I need every single one, baby. Get me up to as high of an overall as I possibly can. Let's go. 100K? Do we use the 100K one? Yeah, I'll use the 100K one. Donations. Do I need to make a donation? I don't think so. I don't have $1 million to activate that. Not like I really need it. Bang. There we go. W's in the chat. Pekka Pasta just spent all of his money. Justo, thank you very much for the $5 super chat. This beer's for you, Coco. Thank you, boys. I read every single comment, chat. They all meant a ton to me. It was very heartwarming seeing all the support he got. Only a few games in, still early in the season. How are you feeling about your performance? I feel good. I'm only rocking, what, a 9-10 save percentage, but I've been pretty decent. I'm dialed in, baby. Fantasy team is looking good, too, with McDavid on it tonight. Who do the Oilers play tonight, Chad? Is it Nashville? I don't think it's Nashville. No, we just played the Preds. I don't remember. Can't wait to see a new Cup champ. Yeah, we haven't seen a normal Cup champion since the 2022 Colorado Avalanche. Florida Panthers? Right, we play Florida, right? You guys are correct. I literally remember scrolling on Twitter and seeing a Matt Tkachuk quote about being in Edmonton tonight, and I couldn't remember it. That's concerning. Definitely concerning. All right, I'm back up to a 929 with a 5-0-1 record. Dominant. Absolutely dominant. All right, give me a good game here, EA. We got a game up against the 6-1-1 Carolina Hurricanes, a very good team in their own right, but they are down 3-1 as we enter the third period. Usually, this wouldn't be a game that I hop into, but I already simulated a couple, so. They only have 14 shots. Come on. 14? 14 shots? If Edmonton loses to Florida, I swear to God. You swear to God what? I wouldn't. I mean, we need every point we can get at this point. But I'm not going to get mad over a regular season loss to a team that's not even in our division or conference. All right, third period time. Edmonton has basically controlled the entirety of this game, only given up 14 shots thus far. They beat me on one of them, but Pekka Pasta has to be good here. Has to be good. Stop stuttering my words, you fucking lunatic. I'm going to blame it on my big-ass canker that I have on my lip, dude. It is absolutely killing me. Probably shouldn't have had salted fries last night, but it is what it is. 14 shots, 13 saves, and hopefully no goals against in this third period. As Leon Draisaitl's trying to play sauce hockey out there on the ice. Sebastian Aho enters the zone. Aho deking to the middle. Bouchard covers for Faravari. Beautiful defending by Edmonton, as we have yet to lose in regulation on the season. We are looking like a juggernaut just like last year. Honestly, we might even have a better regular season than we did last season. We have a better team, in my opinion. Could be the case. Justo, thank you for the 2. Everybody spam. I love Coco. Thank you very much. Goalie fight. I will potentially get into a goalie fight. Want to see the Oilers game in person, including a playoffs, but never got a passport like a dumbass. I still need to get mine redone. Less than 14 minutes to go in this third. Slavin shot. Pekka, cover it up. Holy shit. I saw that drop into my 5-hole and I panicked. I can't lie. Thank you, guys. Thank you very much. It absolutely warms my heart. We end up losing that face-off. Slavin. I thought we won it. Oh my God. Radish, what are you doing, buddy? You couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. That was a bad shot. That was a horrific shot. I'm going to go to the Hockey Hall of Fame over spring break. You guys see Jack Hughes beefing with the Hockey Hall of Fame, chat? You guys see that? Another defensive zone face-off. This time we actually get the victory and we clear our own zone. That's Savoy. Over to Jake Neighbors. Neighbors can't get it in. Somebody step up. Rasmus Sandin. Why is Sandin the guy? Sandin's like 5'9" on a good day. I don't know why they would ask him to fight. Pratt. He's going to wait. Tries to fire at short side. Thankfully, Pekka Pasta stayed square. I got my recharge on. Right. I got to re-equip my my X Factor after every single game because EA Sports forgot to play test their own game. Pratt's into the zone. Pratt, back to Leno. Over to Logan Stankoven. I don't even know where that puck was at, dude. I literally couldn't even see it. Morgan Geeky, take your time. There we go. Although, Darnell Nurse looking like a complete idiot is not exactly what I envisioned, but you know what? Hats off to EA for keeping realism. I guess he plays somewhat similar to real life. Hug the post, hug the post, hug the post. I can't get beat like that, Pratt. Can't get a shot on net. Bouchard, great play up to Geeky. Geeky's going to enter the zone. Burn him wide, burn him wide. Back to the blue line. Bouchard shot. There's a juicy rebound. Unfortunately, Connor McDavid could not get a stick on it. Here come the Canes. They're going to lose the puck. Faravari up to Geeky. 4 minutes to go in this third. Cross ice. Freddie. Rebound. Oh, my God. That was the slowest backhand of all time. That was literally the slowest backhand. You're locking in right now? I am locking in right now. I'm absolutely dialed with a big-ass canker on my lip. Leon's going to keep that puck in. Nice play. McDavid spinning, firing, and scoring. There we go. Connor McDavid will get his 4th of the season, and that is going to extend the lead of the Edmonton Oilers. And I mean, barring an absolute collapse, we should have this one locked up now. Beautiful play by Connor. I don't know how that squeaked by the goaltender, but I'll take it. Pyotr Kochetkov, you are a bum. Absolute bum. All right. EA might have the most unrealistic game. Carolina with 13 shots in the third is just insane. Yeah, Carolina loves throwing the puck on net. I mean, in general, the computers don't really shoot the puck. I wish there was a slider. Like a shot slider for the computer if you want more shots or less shots. And then they just start shooting from anywhere. Like, the computer should come in a lot more often and shoot from the wing. Just like that. But even further out. Like, you see it all the time in the National Hockey League. They get to the top of the circles and they rip it right away. It's hard playing every game, keeping your save percentage. That's why I simulate so much. Otherwise, my save percentage would be dog shit. We got $1:35 left to go and a 4-1 lead. I cannot allow a second goal. 2 goals on 18 shots would be dire for my save percentage. Like, see, the computer should just walk in there and shoot one on me. Like, that should be the way they play. Or at least a shot slider in the game for Be a Pro, where you can change how many shots you want to face per period. Berard, he should rip it right away. He waits too long, and then he runs into the defenseman and shoots it off his shin pads. I've seen the computers play this way basically for the last decade. They haven't really changed that much. I mean, EA, every single trailer, they say, oh, re-improved, reimagined computer AI. Bullshit. It is the same computer AI that was in NHL 14. That is in NHL 26. Here, Joseph. Over to Roslovic. Can't get a shot on me. We're doing great defending. We're doing great defending right now. What the fuck am I even saying? What it do, brother? We should run some Chell again soon. What's up, Husey? How you doing, bud? If you played a full game, there will be probably 20 shots. Yeah, and I mean, odds are I allow 3, 2, maybe. It's tough. It's tough. We have 10 seconds to go here in the third period. The Edmonton Oilers have been cruising to start the season after that shootout loss to Vancouver. We have been utterly dominant, and Pekka Pasta's reign of terror will continue with a massive 4-1 win over a very good Carolina squad. Justo, thank you very much for the 2. All members spam the Coco emoji. I'll have to throw in more Coco emojis. For all the members. I'll have to add more, chat. We'll have to get more in there. I'm back from a track and field tryout. How was it, Hawks fan? How do you feel about the Stars somehow beating the Avalanche last night? What do you mean somehow? The Avs are, what, 8-9 since Gabe Landeskog went down? Chat, they're not on a historic pace anymore. They're going to win the President's Trophy, yeah. But they're not that world beater that everybody thought they were. McKinnon slowed down. Everybody pretty much has come back down to earth a little bit. I mean, earlier in the year, McKinnon was on pace for like 70 goals. Which I knew. I hate, chat, I gotta say this. I hate in like October, November, and December when we do these graphics for these guys. They're on pace for like 70 goals, 150 some points. Why do we do that? We're like, oh, McKinnon's on pace for this, and everybody in the comments, best player in the world, best player in the world. Like, dude, everybody knows the more games you play, the lower your numbers go. He was never going to keep that pace up. It was never going to happen unless they won like 67 games. Unless Colorado was just that dominant, but there was always going to be a time where they go on a stretch and don't win as many games. Avs fell off. I'm not going to say they fell off. They're still in first place comfortably, but I mean, Dallas is only a few points behind them, are they not? I'm turning this stream into a Coco Memorial. Thank you, Justo. Thank you, buddy. I don't really want to play the Kraken, I'll be honest with y'all. Celebrini's cooking the league right now. Indeed, he is. He is only, what, 19 years old? When does Celebrini turn 20, chat? When is his birthday? First period, we're down 3-1. Garbage. Garbage simulation. I allow 6 goals. Not happening. Nope. Like, everyone was comparing them to the 23 Bruins. I mean, fair play. They had, what, like 2 regulation losses in the first 40-some games? First half of the season, I think they were like the best team in NHL history for first 40 games. My hot take back in like November, December, January, I said Colorado was not winning the cup. And I feel pretty confident about my pick. You know what, chat? I feel like Dallas or Minnesota is going to get it this season. Those are my, you can't really call them sleeper picks. But I think one of those 2 teams are going to come out of the Western Conference and probably get it done. Whoever comes out of the East, unless it's like Tampa, is getting squashed. I don't even know if Tampa is going to come out of the Eastern Conference, to be honest. Save percentage down the drain. Not anymore. Down 2-1. Leading 3-2. Do I hop in? I'm going to sim. I'll hop in overtime. I should have hopped in. God damn it. 4 goals on 33 shots. Not good. Back down to a 923 save percentage. The track and field tryout wants me to work out even more. Well, that's probably good. You can always work out more, chat, and do more physical activity. Never a bad thing. Montreal will win the President's Trophy next season. Honestly, I could see it. Their young guys get even better. They just have an easy regular season where they win every game. I wouldn't be that shocked, honestly. It's kind of how progression goes, right? Usually these younger teams take that next step and like maybe win a President's. First period against Ottawa. No goals in the game. And we got a 1-0 lead heading into the third. When is Shorzy? We'll probably do Shorzy on Saturday, I'll say. No live stream tomorrow, back on Saturday, and then probably Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, I think is the schedule for the next week. We'll probably be doing that. All right, game sound on. Here we are, third period in Edmonton, up against the nation's capital of Ottawa, and we have a 1-0 lead. And of course, I forgot to turn off the tether system. Wonderful. Manual, tether off. There we go. Pekka is back down to having a 923 save percentage. I was hovering around the 930 area, but as long as I have a 920, I'll never complain about that. That is like my baseline that I must have every single season. If I'm below a 920 in a video game, I'm not having a great year, which at this rate, I can't really have at all. Cannot afford to have a down season chasing greatness and chasing down Martin Brodeur for the greatest goaltender in NHL history status. That is what I want at the end of my career. Maybe I even break his wins record. Who knows? Shot from the blue line. Not even from the blue line. From the corner. And I make the easy save. My 29th of the game. Draisaitl. Finding McDavid. Can't get a clean shot on net. Leon's hard on that forecheck right now. Leon Draisaitl, Connor McDavid, and Eli. Where is Dry and Tolvanen going? Are they really going for a change right now? McDavid in alone. He is 1-on-5 and beating up the Ottawa Senators. Holy shit. This dude is out here dominating. Good. Attaboy, Freddie. Edmonton just playing hard on the forecheck. You love to see it. If we can somehow do that come playoff time, we're going to go back-to-back and win another Stanley Cup to our resume. Atherson goes cross ice. Lysell. He's got some room. Lysell over the net. I'm not going to need to make a save there. Get it out, boys. We are halfway through this third period. Protecting only a 1-goal lead. Siana shot. Good save there by the goalie. I don't believe that's Linus Allmark. He's wearing the number 34, so it's definitely not him. Ridley Gregg's going to dump that one in. Go back for a Brandstrom. You get 2 guys on you. Reddy gets it out. What stance do I use? I use goaltending stance. I think number 46 is the one I use. Goalie stance 46 does ring a bell, so I'm pretty sure it's that one. Camera is fixed. Ridley Gregg, cross ice, Yakemachuk. He's going to miss the net. Becca was there. I got over in time. I didn't panic. I didn't flutter around my crease. Okay, Darnell, what are we doing, buddy? Why are you just crisscrossing when you had a straight line to the net? Lysell getting squashed by blue sweaters right now. Reddy's got no energy. Trent Frederick into the offensive zone. Hands it back to Nurse. That 1T was garbage. We're playing a lot in the offensive zone in this third. I love it. Edmonton seems to be a hard forechecking team, which we were not last season. We did not forecheck basically at all. Lysell shot, and an easy save by Pekka Pasta. Beautiful. I feel like San Jose is going to be the Oilers in 10 years. Heavy top 2 lines, but the rest of the players are shit. We'll see what their GMs manage to do, building them a hockey team. Can I get a good save? All right, let me get... Oh, no, the stick is in the way. God, chat, that's fucking really annoying. I wanted a good... I'm not going to get a good thumbnail there. Leon Draisaitl is leading the entire league in hits at 31. That's crazy. Definitely not something that I would have expected. They're going to win that draw. Jake Bean over to Lysell. Can't get a shot on Pekka Pasta. Oh, no. Oh, no. Lysell over. I'm there. Hug the post. Hug the post. All right. Calm down. You're okay. Back to Will Borgen. Finding Dylan Cousins. Cousins. Can't get a clean shot on Pekka, but I'm going to cover that one up. Beautiful. Celebrini will eventually leave San Jose and come to Montreal. Yeah, I don't think so, bud. Do not think so. I need a clean thumbnail. Where is it at? Clean thumbnail, maybe. W or L, chat. W or L. I'm in my first season a goaltender and be a pro, and I have a 971. Damn. You end up winning that face-off. Jake Neighbors, you got to get it out. Drake Batherson, though. Bean from the blue line doesn't even register a shot on net. Amazing shutdown by Edmonton here in the third period. Final minute of play. Ottawa's going for it. Bean over to Timmy Stu. Back to Jake Bean. Can't get a shot on Pekka Pasta, though. Batherson plays it back to the blue line. Borgen. Batherson. Cover it up. Cover it. Oh, I swiped at it. Okay, I'm not playing that puck. I will take that face-off any day of the week. Lock it in here, Edmonton. They got 13 seconds of full pressure to work with. Nice. It is out of the zone. Beautiful. Darnell to Tolvanen. Oh, he almost got his first as an Oiler. I wanted to see it. I wanted to see Eli Tolvanen score his very first goal as an Edmonton Oiler. Timmy Stowe, what a save by Pekka Pasta. Highway robbery on Dylan Cousins. The workhorse from Whitehorse just got shut down, baby. Timmy Stu over to Dylan Cousins. There's a little bit of a seam to bury the puck. And luckily, I get my pad over there in the nick of time. Holy shit. I'm not going to lie. That was very, very close to crossing the line. I did not expect a pass there. Thankfully, my goaltender got over there and made the save. That's a big one, chat. That is a big one. In a 1-goal game with an empty net on display, I mean, that just saved the game potentially. I'm tied for the most wins in the NHL. I win tonight. I get 7. I take the lead. And that is my campaign to becoming a 3-peat Vezina Trophy winner. Oregon to Bean. Shot. Fuck off, EA Sports. I hate you and your game. Of course, it's a fucking deflection. Fuck's sake, man. Why is it always a deflection that beats me? Always. It's literally always a deflection that beats me. They can't beat me clean. EA has to screw it, rig it a little bit, just for anybody to beat Pekka Pasta. I mean, game 1 against Vancouver didn't really count. I was still working my way back into things. But it is looking like we are going to overtime up against the Ottawa Senators. All right. Last time we were in OT, we did not see a winner. Rigged fuckers. Who said that? Somebody say shutout? You guys actually ruined my shutout by saying it. It's going to a shootout. I love your video so much. Thank you. All right, 5 hard miles here in OT. Hopefully we do not have to go to a shootout. I've made 33 saves in the hockey game. I cannot allow another goal to be against Leon Draisaitl. He's into the zone, finding McDavid. What a save by the goalie. Connor McDavid had the game on his stick. Uh-oh. Tim Stützle. Nice steal, Connor. Go. Why? McDavid was gone, and he does a stupid one-touch deke, man. EA, you gotta fix your game. You have to. McDavid was gone. Feel like deflections will always go in on the goaltenders no matter what you do. Yeah, there's not really much I could do, eh? I was square with the puck. I was there. My goalie just didn't make the save. Jake Sanderson's going to skate that one out. 2 minutes to go. Sanderson. Uh-oh, Cousins. He is in all alone. Cousins to Terry, and he gets robbed. Troy Terry saw an open lane, and he thought he could beat the greatest goaltender of all time. Psych, you were wrong, brother. It's Ville Husso. We're losing to Ville Husso right now. What? Hey, pass to Edmonton, Florida tonight. Will McDavid get his revenge tonight on the Panthers? Brother, you can't get revenge on the Panthers in a regular season matchup. We already beat them back in December. I did a watch party for it. It was a pretty good game. 56 seconds to go here in OT. I mean, I might play a little bit aggressive and try to get a goaltender goal, but there's not a lot of time. Not a lot of time to work with at all. Matt Savoy, where are you going? You're going the wrong way, dude. Levainen. Peeking to the middle. Matt Savoy can't squeeze by, but he's first on the puck. 40 seconds to go. Can somebody please get a shot on net? Jesus Christ, man. Troy Terry into the zone. Over to Kyrou. Matt Savoy gets a breakaway out of all of that. And he can't bury it. He literally cannot bury it. This is crazy. The computer AI are brain dead. Cousins enters the zone. Dylan Cousins. Good save, Pekka Pasta. Post to post, baby. Get that extra save and start stat padding. Final 10 seconds. Geeky. He's got a 2-on-1. Geeky in shot. And Ville Husso will make the save. Well, we're headed to a shootout, chat. We are unfortunately headed to a shootout. Do you like the Vancouver Canucks or no? I mean, not really. I don't mind the team. It's more so the fans that drive me fucking nuts. All right, Tim Stützle on Pekka Pasta, and my glove cannot make the save. God damn it. All right, we need some goal scorers here. Connor McDavid up first, and he is not getting one by Ville Husso. Why? We have Draisaitl and McDavid on the squad, and we cannot, for the life of us, score in a shootout. Greg Batherson in. Batherson. Nah, that's going to be an easy save. Leon Draisaitl up next. Can he be the one to score? Draisaitl. Tie it up, baby. Dry. To the backhand, and even with backhand beauty, he failed to do so. Dylan Cousins can pretty much end this shootout right now, I believe, right? I got to make a save. Troy Terry. Troy Terry. I thought it was Dylan Cousins. Good save by Pekka Pasta, though. The game is on whose stick? Is that Tolvanen? The brand new member of the Edmonton Oilers. Can he keep the shootout alive? Tolvanen in. And unfortunately, the Edmonton Oilers are going to lose in their second shootout of the season. Literally the only way we lose is a shootout. That's crazy, chat. We're never going to win a shootout. Ever. Literally ever. It's rigged. We have 2 losses on the season, and they're both in a shootout. Do you think the Tampa Bay Lightning will win against Vancouver? Yeah, Vancouver's the worst team in the league. They suck donkey balls. Please, EA, never force me to go to a shootout ever again. How did I get a C+? I had 35 saves. Chat, I don't get that at all. That's fucking crazy. I got a C for a 971 save percentage and 35 saves. I thought I stopped my fan from moving. There we go. Alright, so the next game. Rigged as fuck. Would you think Vancouver would beat Colorado in a game this season? Didn't they already beat Colorado, I think? Pretty sure they did. Why am I not playing? Am I injured? Don't tell me I'm injured. Don't tell me I'm injured, please. Alright, I'm not injured. I'm just not starting back-to-back games, which is weird. We are 10-0-3. This Edmonton Oilers team is a fucking wagon. In terms of the playoffs coming up next month, do you think the Buffalo Sabres will go far to win the Cup? No. I do not think Buffalo is a Stanley Cup contender. They could win a playoff series, but I don't see them making the Cup finals. Goalies never start back-to-backs. No, I sat back-to-back games. Maybe one of those were a back-to-back, but then I sat the next game after that as well, which is somewhat weird. All right. There we go. Make sure I have my save files ready to go. I'd show you, but unfortunately, we don't have a calendar. It's impossible to get any higher than a B- for Goalie Be a Pro. Really? How about Stars, Avs, and the Stanley Cup Finals? Unfortunately, that is impossible. They both play in the Western Conference. All right. X Factor, right. Throw my X Factor back on. Sponge, baby. Sponge it up. Calling it now. McDavid's going to hoist the Stanley Cup in 2026. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Make sure you guys are subscribed to the channel. We will be doing Edmonton Oilers watch parties for the playoffs. And then if they get eliminated, we'll find a brand new team to hop on, huh? Pause. Give me a good sim. That's not what I wanted at all. I fucking hate this game. The Capitals? I don't want to burst your bubble, buddy, but I don't think the Caps are making the playoffs. Would you watch an ECHL game compared to an NHL game? Hell no. The talent level is nowhere near the same. I mean, if I was in person, yeah. I would definitely go to an ECHL game in person, but watching it on TV, no. I've watched so much NHL hockey that an ECHL game would honestly feel pretty slow to me, especially watching on TV. I don't watch AHL hockey, let alone ECHL. What about WHL? In person, yeah. Not on TV, unless it's like the Memorial Cup. I'll throw that on. But any pro hockey, any high level, I'd watch AAA hockey in person because it's still pretty good hockey, right? Looks a lot different on TV. Do the Cup Final watch party regardless. Oh, of course. We'll do the Stanley Cup Finals regardless. But maybe we'll hop onto a new team. We'll bandwagon a team if Edmonton gets eliminated. We'll see. First period against LA. We got a 1-1 tie, and that is entering the third. All right. Do you think the Oilers are going to win tonight? I don't know. I'll have the game on, though. Should be a fun game against the Florida Panthers. It always is. Although I think we're playing like the AHL Panthers right now, which I think is the Charlotte Checkers. Chat, is the Charlotte Checkers the AHL affiliate for Florida now? You'll Linden a team just for the playoff run, just to have a team to actually watch and do watch parties. Because I never had to think about it. Back-to-back years, Edmonton made the Cup Final. So my team was playing all playoffs long. And we did the watch parties. I wouldn't want to just completely abandon them, right? Here we go. Back on home ice in Edmonton up against the Los Angeles Kings. I would say they are our bitter rivals, but we beat their ass every single time we play in the playoffs, so it can't be a rivalry if it is one-sided. Who is that? Is that Martin Necas? When did Martin Necas go to LA? All right, the rosters are different here in year number 5. Tolvanen takes a shot. He's actually making some moves. Not something you see every day, dude. Tolvanen back out to McDavid. Can't do nothing with it. Dude, the Oilers suck right now. McDavid's getting worse and worse. How is McDavid getting worse and worse? I mean, what do you mean by that? Necas! Good save by Pekka Pasta. And the Oilers do not suck right now. Go back to last week. We beat Vegas, Colorado, lost to Dallas, went to overtime against St. Louis, beat Nashville, and then we just beat, who did we play the other day? Was it the Preds the other day? It might have been the Preds. No, there was another team we played, San Jose, and then we just beat San Jose in a must-win game. And we're defending a hell of a lot better. Take out that game against Dallas where Jari just shit the bed in the first 5 minutes. All right, we win the draw. Rasmus Sandin. Take your time. We are at a 1-1 tie, so we will need a goal in this third period. Oh, Sandin, keep your head up, kid. A Ferrier trying to deke his way by Darnell Nurse. Great defending by Darnell. If only he could do that in real life. If only he wasn't a muffin machine. Here comes Nick Waugh. Nick Waugh is going to dump that puck in deep. Darnell Nurse back for it. I'm stuttering my words yet again. Getting back into the thing of grooves. Oh, for fuck's sake, the thing of grooves. What am I saying, man? I'm just saying words. Whatever words come to my mind right now is just coming out of my mouth. Pause. Halfway through this third period, I've made like, what, 2 saves thus far? Not really high action. We're not getting any chances. It's just going back and forth, turnover after turnover. As the LA Kings, they love to dump it in, but they do not like the forecheck. They don't want possession. They want this to go to overtime and potentially a shootout, because that is the only way Edmonton has lost a game this season. We are 10-0-2 to start the campaign, and both of those losses, they were not even overtime losses. They were both in a shootout. McDavid up to... Oh my God, Leon Draisaitl just got bullied. He just got bullied like he was a rookie. Oduya, backhander, and a big blocker saved by Pekka. Oh no, he's walking out. Good save, Pekka Pasta. Get it out, boys. Get that puck out, please. Clear it out of the zone. Clear it out of the zone. Kotkaniemi can't get a shot on Pasta. Leon's going to exit. All right, before we get a little bit too far from the play, there was a perfect opportunity for a thumbnail that I saw. It was that backhander save. Where was that? I literally paused. There it was. I paused. My goalie literally, like, stopped, dropped, and rolled on that play. Beautiful. Pekka Pasta making big save after big save. Them pads are beautiful. Thank you, brother. Some people don't think so, but I think they're pretty clean. Pretty basic design, though. I've used the Brian Beast a lot. Even before I started Goalie Be a Pro, those were probably my go-to pads. I've been using them since, like, NHL 24. Been a while. Uh-oh, we got 3 minutes to go in this third period, and we are all deadlocked at 2. Kotkaniemi to Monahan. That is a muffin. That dude has a complete muffin of a shot. Otherwise, that probably would have been in the back of the net. Oh, no. Monahan with the turnover. Oh, do ya? Fuck you, EA, and your stupid-ass deflections. I'm sick of it. That's the only way to beat me. I got bad news today after school. What was it, dude? I'm a Pistons fan, even though I don't watch the NBA because they're winning the finals. They're winning finals. If they lose, I'm going to support the team that knocked them out. Well, they're not winning the finals this year. Cade Cunningham going to miss the remainder of the regular season, probably even longer. He's got a collapsed lung. Who do you think should be on the cover of NHL 27? McDavid. If Matthews can get on 2 covers, so can Connor. Well, the LA Kings are going to play spoiler here. They got 2 goals on 26 shots. Not the greatest performance by Pasta, but goddamn, dude. The only way to beat me is literally a deflection. Every single goal, minus that Vancouver game, has been a deflection thus far. Get in. Holy shit, they missed the wide open net. We turn it over again. They missed the wide open net once again. Come on, McDavid. The Edmonton Oilers have a chance. They have a chance to bury one and tie the game up. Brad Marchand over to Kempe. Kempe will seal the deal on this one. Adrian Kempe, god damn it. Only his third of the season. We're like 12, 14 games in. Classic EA moment, missing empty nets. I do agree with that. My opponent in fantasy used to have Matthews on his team as his best player. Well, that sucks. Do you think Matthews is gone after this season? Well, he still has another 2 years left, right? Does he have 2 years left on his contract? Not a great game by Edmonton. We walked into the third period with a 1-1 tie, and unfortunately, we blew it. Pekka Pasta allowed a deflection goal. We pulled our goaltender late. Couldn't get the equalizer. And I believe it was Adrian Kempe with his third of the season to seal the deal. LaFerrier's got a wide open net to shoot at. Can't bury it, though. Final 10 seconds. The Oilers are out of this one. Maybe they get one, but it does not matter. The LA Kings will walk into town, and they will pick up a much-needed 2 points over the best team in the National Hockey League and the reigning defending champs. That's a big win by LA. First regulation loss of the entire season. It's Montembeault in the NHL. Montembeault, get the fuck out of here, buddy. Samuel Montembeault on the NHL cover. Can you imagine? Can you guys actually imagine if they did that? They put Monty on the cover? That would be so hilarious. Matthews won gold and immediately wanted out of Toronto. He got a taste of winning something. Dobich and Fowler will be our main goalies. Monty is old and... Monty's not old, chat. Isn't Montembeault like 28? Can somebody tell me how old Samuel Montembeault is? It should be Celebrini. Yeah, I think it's going to be Celebrini. Maybe a Bedard Celebrini Young Guns cover, I think. Maybe throw Shea. I mean, they're probably not going to do 3. I mean, why do 3 when you can just space it out 3 years to Bedard, Celebrini, and then Schaefer? Why not, eh? Okay, activities are good. Let me throw on my X Factor. Monty is 29. Yeah, he's not old, chat. 29. He's in his prime. And his prime, unfortunately, kind of sucks. Cavalier, I have a finger brace. Why? I have Schaefer on my D-line. I want Celebrini with Bedard, both from Vancouver and are good friends. That would be cool. They kind of did, well, they didn't do it with the cover, but I remember, I think it was NHL 17, no, it was 18. I think it was NHL 18 with McDavid on the cover. They went for like a Young Guns feel where they were showcasing Mitch Marner and Matthews and McDavid doing all these deeks and everything. I'm pretty sure that was the trailer. God damn. That doesn't feel like that long ago, dude. That doesn't make sense. That actually does not make sense. If they put Jack Hughes on the cover, I will be so mad. Why would you be mad? We get a 1-0 lead entering the third, and we blow it. Nice. I missed you. I'm the Oiler fan. I stopped watching because of family stuff. What's good, brother? Welcome back. Welcome back. What is good? If Edmonton got, like, Blackwood even, they would be cooking. Well, I mean, yeah. Mackenzie Blackwood is a big upgrade over what we have in goal. That's back-to-back games now. We blew it in the third period. I'm getting a little bit worried here for Edmonton. Jack Hughes kinda sucks, not gonna lie. Brother, respectfully, that is a crazy-ass statement. Kinda sucks. Just kinda. Hot take, EA will put USA winning gold on NHL 27. I doubt it. You guys gotta remember, they are based in Vancouver, right? Swiss cheese, Jari. Dude, ever since his injury, he just fell off a cliff. He was playing good before his injury, too. He looks bad, dude. I watched that Dallas game. on, I think it was Thursday, was it? Whenever it was, I watched it. It was so bad, dude. You could just tell from the first shot on goal, he was swimming in his crease. Literally swimming. It was nuts. He just didn't look sturdy. He looked like Stuart Skinner, which is crazy to say. But remember how Skinner was all over the place and couldn't be steady in his net? That's what he looked like. And then Connor Ingram is the complete opposite. Ingram is so good, chat. He's calm, steady, composed. Doesn't waste any of his movements. He's not flying around his crease. He's good positionally. That's why he's our starter right now. All right, first period against St. Louis. No score. Second period. Third period. Bang. Big dub by Edmonton.
Green Giant.
Made 24 saves. I hit puberty? Yeah, me too, bud. They're based in Saudi Arabia now. Oh, the people that make the game is not based in Saudi Arabia. They didn't transport them over to Saudi, where some missile strikes are going down. Okay, forgive me for not knowing, but is Saudi Arabia right by Dubai, chat? Are they right next to each other or the same place? Jerry's unplayable and unwatchable. Yep, agreed. Literally became unplayable. He became exactly what Skinner. No, yes, hell nah. Are they not right next to each other? They're both in the desert. I like Jack Hughes until he scored the golden goal. I'm pretty sure they're close. Dubai's got to be pretty close to Saudi. First period, no score. Second, we got a 1-1 tie entering the third, boys. Let's lock in here, eh? Lock the hell in. Do not allow a goal, please. It is a homestand here in Edmonton. We are back yet again. We've lost a couple games in regulation. We blew last game, obviously, to the LA Kings, and then we lost another one to Winnipeg after having a 1-0 lead entering the third. So it's been a rough week here for Edmonton after starting out the season 10-0-2. We have been the best team in the NHL, and I want to continue to do that. I want to have the most wins, the most shutouts, the best save percentage. I want it all, baby. I did that last year. I'll be honest. I don't think I'm ever going to have a better season than I had last season. Why did I say season so much? Justo, thank you for the 5. How much do I need to pay EA to put Jack with his gold medal on the cover? A lot of money. A lot of money. Why is Pekka Pasta more leaky now? I'm not even going to make that joke. All right, Matt Savoy on the faceoff. And he actually wins it against Bo Horvat of all people. All right, Savoy, I see you, brother. Adding a new element to your game. Just the next evolution of a player. All right, lock in here, Pekka Pasta. Kyle Connor in. Is Kyle Connor going to be the one? Is that Roman Josi? All right, Josi and Kyle Connor on the New York Islanders, but no Matt Schaefer, as I believe that man is in San Jose alongside Celebrini. The Sharks trying to build a little young dynasty. We've yet to play them this season. Sandin losing that puck. We can't get a clean shot on net. It is no longer Ilya Sorokin. Whoever the hell number 40 is, their current netminder. Matt Savoy, cross ice to the offsided Bedard, or Berard. Walmart Bedard. Ow, fuck. Yeah, that's why I'm stuttering, chat. I literally just said a word, and I think it was my teeth that hit the side of my canker. Fuck, that hurt. Sales in Canada? Yeah, the sales would go way, way down. 13 minutes to go here in the third period. Shots are 23-19. Edmonton at a 1-1 standstill with the New York Islanders. Tollevane and rebound. Leon Draisaitl couldn't get a stick on it. The goaltender went down, just covering the lower part of the net. Man, we got to get a goal. We're not scoring a lot in the real games either. I've kind of noticed that. We're starting to sim a lot better, which is good, definitely for the playoffs, but I want to rely on this team with McDavid and Draisaitl. We should be able to dominate out here and score a couple goals, right? 9:30 left to play. Still tons of time in this third period to get a lead and get the victory on home ice as the Edmonton Oilers have iced the puck. I honestly think Celebrini will be on the NHL 27 cover. I agree. Get it out, Evan Bouchard. Do I have to cover that one up? I do. How does a top fan have 2,500 XP? Probably because he donated. You get the most XP from donating. Ryan Pulock from the blue line. Big save by Pekka Pasta. Get it out, boys. Risk it for the biscuit. Throw that puck out and just try to do whatever I have to do. Edmonton struggling offensively against the defensive-minded Islanders. God damn it, man. I thought we'd be a little bit better. Evan Bouchard, he's going to take his time. Over to Freddie. We're moving the puck around, not necessarily greatly. We're trying our best. Sandin. Over to Phillips. Phillips can't get a shot on that. What is this line we got out on the ice? You know things are getting desperate when Edmonton's throwing out their third line to try to get them a goal in a 1-1 tie game. Clearly, things have not been going our way. Pulock. Up to Yossi. Yeah, it's just back and forth. Sloppy hockey by both teams. Holmstrom, how did he stay onside? How did that man stay onside? Back out in front. I was not ready for it. If he had got all of that, that would have been in the back of the net. No doubt about it. Geeky. Slotting it over to Yossi. Yossi. $1:30. 90 seconds to go here in the third. Can anybody score the go-ahead goal? Jake Neighbors. Finding Matt Savoy. Savoy down low. Walking out in front, and we still cannot get a clean shot on net. Oh, Edmonton. The offense, it's just one of those games. It is literally just one of those games where we struggle offensively and cannot find the back of the net. Jake Neighbors finding a streaking Matt Savoy with his third of the season. Late in the third period will give the Edmonton Oilers their first lead of the hockey game. Oh, baby. What a play by Edmonton. The floodgates have officially opened. A nice cross-crease seam, and it will go 5-hole on the goaltender. Time to lock it up. Time to lock it up. Curling, which players will EA hire to voice act next? Hopefully nobody. None of these guys should be voice acting in a video game. They're not. Soccer over hockey, yes or no? No. Doesn't matter to me who is on the cover. I would still buy the game. I agree. Except if it was Connor Hellebuck. I'm not buying that game. All right, Edmonton, we got 35 seconds to kill. Solid defensive hockey. Don't do too much in the offensive zone. Don't turn it over. Get a shot on net. Get an offensive zone face-off and take our time. Agreed, Nail. Hellebuck? Yeah. I'm not buying an NHL video game that has Hellebuck on the cover. We win the draw. Sandin loses it. Just no turnovers at the blue line, boys. Please. For the love of God. Do you know the game Undertale? I do not know. 23 seconds to go here in the third. McDavid wins the faceoff. Backhander on net. We're just milking the clock as best as possible. Matt Barzell up to Yossi. All right, Pekka, lock in. An empty net to be had. Jared McCann, over, hug the post. I love Hellebuck. Are you American? .5. Less than 10 seconds to go. Yes, McDavid, I love you, you beautiful bastard. And the Edmonton Oilers are going to pick up the victory up against New York in a 2-1 low-scoring affair where Pekka Pasta absolutely shined.
Ho, ho, ho. Green Giant.
Green Giant, baby. Have you made a video where you try to make the worst team in the NHL? No, I think I am going to do like an 0-82 rebuild somewhat soon. I got a lot of videos recorded, chat. I'm pretty far ahead of my videos right now. This past week, even though I haven't been live streaming, I was still recording in the background. It was a lot easier to record than it obviously was to live stream. Damn, this canker is killing me, man. Superb performance. It's like I have a big swollen rock in my lick. My lick? My lip. When is Shorzy coming back? Saturday. I think no stream tomorrow. We'll be back Saturday, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday. Should be the schedule, I believe. I am sorry I made you feel old in the last stream. All good, brother. All good. I hate cankers. Yeah, me too. Chat, I had a canker on this lip, but I remember last week, I was chewing my food, and twice I very aggressively bit the same side, same spot, essentially. Which made it to as bad as it is right now. That's why it's killing me. You're the best YouTuber ever. Thank you, brother. I'm very grateful. Can't wait to travel soon. Chat, should I go to an Edmonton Oilers playoff game or a Tampa Bay Lightning playoff game? I got my eyes set on two of them right now, but I got to pick one. I feel like Edmonton would be better. I wouldn't have to redo my passport, but I really, really want to go to Florida. Edmonton Oilers, Edmonton. I should have bought a signed copy of Hellebuck making the save. We're not going to do that now, are we? The save? Nah. There was a multitude of saves. 2-0 lead. There we go. A ho. Shutout. Dude, Oilers? Yeah, I'm thinking Edmonton, chat. I think I go back there and go to an Oilers playoff game. Canadian, one of the most good ambience. Huh? I'm going to a Habs playoff game. Atmosphere is crazy. It is, yeah. I'd say Montreal and Edmonton have the best atmospheres for playoff hockey in the entire NHL. If you're not the Bell Center, I don't want to hear about a better atmosphere than Edmonton. I can concede to Le Montreal. I understand they got a really good playoff vibe. A hockey game in Nunavut. Why does this guy keep asking me if I know the game Undertale? I've already answered that, brother. No, I do not. Worst NHL atmosphere in the playoffs? Worst NHL atmosphere in the playoffs. That's an interesting one.
Ho.
Big dub.
Green
Big dub against the Red
Giants.
Wings. Chad, who do you guys think has the worst playoff atmosphere? Trying to think. We got another convo. You enter the season expected to contend for the top spot in the division. So far, you are the division leader. Who do you credit with getting your club off to this sort of a start? Me, baby. Me. I'll go teammate likability. Sens or Arizona? Leafs? Leafs got a pretty good playoff atmosphere. It's not the worst. Seattle? Ooh, Seattle might have been it. I mean, we only saw them, in the playoffs one time, I think? Worst atmosphere, Kraken. It might be the Kraken. Buffalo, because it's non-existent. We're not going to have to wait that much longer, brother. They're going to be in the playoffs this season. I'm going to say Flames. Calgary's got a pretty... Maybe. I think it's pretty decent, though. There's a lot of hardcore hockey fans in Calgary. Favorite NHL player? Connor McDavid. Leafs are always crying at the end, so probably them. That's a crazy statement, dude. Crazy statement. Well, it looks like the Edmonton Oilers have picked up where they left off. 15-2-3 through 20 games. We got 33 points at the top of the Pacific Division, and we are also the best team in the National Hockey League, and it is not even remotely close. I mean, it kind of is. Boston's only 3 points back, right? Connor McDavid so far has 26 points in 20 games, 11 of them being goals. Leon Draisaitl 23, Tolavainen 18, Bouchard 16. That's our big four. Maybe big five, including Matt Savoy. I would like him to produce a little bit better. I mean, he's in our top six. Not really an excuse not to perform. And then Pekka passed a 10-2-3 with 2 shutouts and a 935 through 15 games. It is looking like another Vezina Trophy season. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to call it there. A very successful live stream back. I thank you guys for all the donations, all the subs. If you didn't already, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Join our Discord. I'll be in there tonight. Link is pinned at the top of the chat. We will be back Saturday, probably at 5, maybe 6 p.m. Eastern with P. Shorzy. Or maybe we'll do Pekka again. I don't know. We'll do Shorzy or Pekka Past on Saturday. Tomorrow, a video will be live in the afternoon. Make sure you watch that. Make sure you're in the Discord. And make sure you have a good day. So I appreciate you guys coming out. I thank you all for watching. And until next time. Don't be silly. Wrap your willy.